Hello everybody, it's Mel here and welcome back once again to my channel Pebbles and Peach Plays. Today I have compiled a list of tips for you. These are beginner tips and some more a little bit advanced for the game Good Coffee, Great Coffee. If you've been struggling, if you're Americanos or more like Americana, then this is the video for you. Before we dive in, please head down, give this video a little thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really does help me out more than you know, and you will get to see plenty more gaming content where this comes from, including variety games and cozy games. But without further ado, let's get stuck into these tips for good coffee, great coffee.
Tip number 1 is at the end of each day, you should go into this screen and check your coffee machine and your grinder to see if it needs repaired. The game will not tell you when this needs done, so if you go in and check it at the end of every day, you will see that little red symbol, which means that it needs repaired, and you can do it on that screen. Tip number 2 is, again at the end of each actual game day, is to go in and check your daily quests, see what you need to do, see if there's anything that you can claim, and then on this screen you can also go to check how your story quest is progressing. You can check if you have checked off the boxes to make sure that you are ready to move on to the next part of the story quest. So as you can see, I have those all here, so that means as I keep playing, the story quest will progress naturally. So make sure to have a little look in there every so often to make sure that you have everything you need. Tip number 3 is to ensure that you go to this screen every so often. You don't want to spend all of the cash that you've earned in one go, but you do need to purchase these items to progress the story. So whenever I can afford them, I'll nip in here, check my ingredients, see what I can upgrade. In the early game, you kind of want to upgrade your milk and ice, and then after that you can move on to strawberry slices and take it from there. Next, I'm going to show you some tips on how to make the coffee. So starting with a latte, you should hopefully know by now that you want to fill this just to the lines to get it perfect. Then you place your coffee in the machine, pop the button on. While this is going, I fill my milk jug, and then you press the button again just as it enters the green bar. Then for frothing our milk, this could be a little bit tricky. You just want to move the jug down so it's at the top of the milk, and then at that top bar that's going across, you want to get that in the yellow area, and then you push the jug the whole way up, and then you're getting the temperature gauge on the left hand side into the yellow area. With latte art, you don't actually really need to do much. You can just fire it out and they won't care. I just normally draw a couple little lines, and that is how to make a latte. Now I'm going to show you how to do an Americano, so you can start to see the coffee again, and this one is with a strawberry slice as well. So you want to do the same thing, top that up so it's perfect, give it a little stamp, and then you want to press this on, and you want to press the button again just as it gets into that green area. Then we're going to use hot water to fill this to the top. You really want to be filling all the drinks that you make in the game to the top of the cups, the top of the cups. And then for a strawberry slice, you just add one and give it to them. Same with an espresso, we want to use the tiny cup for espresso. Once you've upgraded the coffee machine, yours may not look like mine right now, but you can upgrade it so that you can do 2 at the same time. And this can actually be a little bit tricky, so here's a little tip for this. You don't want to push both the buttons at the same time. I push one, give it about a few seconds, and then press the other one so that I can time it, so that I can take both off in the green area. And this is just going to speed up making your drinks. And then you want to take the little strawberry slices, pop them in the cups, and that is how you do the little espressos with strawberries. So hopefully that helps you. And then you get these every so often. You'll get ones for hot water. Now hot water needs to go in the ceramic mug, but cold water drinks always go into these glasses. Now any ice drink, you need to add 2 scoops of ice into every ice drink. If you don't add 2 scoops, they will not like it. If you put only 1 in, they will not like it. So you want to put in 2 scoops to any ice drink, and then you want to fill that thing to the top. If it's a nice latte, you put your espresso in first and then put the milk to the top, but that's basically how you do that. I'm going to show you, actually you'll get to see that with an iced Americano. So I'll just show you the iced Americano. I'll not bother with the latte. If it's a iced latte, then you want to use milk instead of using the coffee. But for an Americano, we're going to use a coffee. So I'm putting 2 scoops of ice into my glass. I'm going to take my espresso and I'm going to pour that in. And then we're topping it up with water for an Americano. For a latte, we're topping it off with milk. And then we just have one last little tip, and that is at the start of each new day you will get this news report. There is an option to watch a video, and if you watch the video you will get gems.
So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed these tips. Like I said at the beginning, if you've tried the game, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear. Please do give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It super helps me out and I super appreciate it more than you know. And I will see you guys on the next upload. Bye!
I'll raise a glass to you, and you'll raise a glass to me.